Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Game Expo Day 2. Are we excited? Having fun? Yeah, love to see it. Right up on the main stage right now, we have Sayce is about to complete a 2-board blindfold simul for chess. That's playing 2 games at once without being able to see the board. In the 1700s, when this feat was done, it was called the height of human memory, the height of human potential, and a feat that will never be topped. Since then, we have grandmasters that can do 60-plus boards, but we don't ever see a non-master achieving this amazing feat. And today we're going to. So, round of applause for Hannah. Over on the other microphone, we have Sophie Davis, a really cool Twitch streamer and YouTuber. Twitch streamer.
I've uploaded 1 video, so Twitch streamer.
Twitch streamer. So check her out as well. And on our boards for opponents, we have Matthew and John. So a round of applause for them, and we'll jump into it. To give you guys an idea of how this is going to work, we'll be telling Hannah the moves that are being played by the other opponents. Hannah will have a blindfold on, will not be able to see anything. Then if she tries to make an illegal move, we'll tell her it's legal, and she'll get to choose a different move. And she gets 1 take back per board. So if she plays a move that's actively horrible, she gets 1 per board that she can make a take back. But other than that, it's her memory, and
Chess.
Done, let's do it.
Yeah, there's a very good chance I will lose both boards today, but I will do my very, very best. It's as tricky as it looks, I will say. All right.
All right, round of applause for encouragement, and we'll get to the first moves. Sophie, would you like to get the first move for board 1?
Yes, so board 1.
Wait, I didn't play my move. I haven't played my move yet. E4 on both boards, by the way.
All right.
Okay, board 1, we have C6.
D4, please.
Yep.
Board 2, we have C6.
Knight to C3.
Board 1, we have D5.
F3.
Board 2, we have D5.
Knight to F3.
Board 1, we have Knight F6.
To give you an insight, one of the greatest challenges with blindfold simuls like this is when both of the opponents start playing the same stuff. So Hannah has chosen different lines for both of these, which is just want to let you in a little bit of the strategy that's just occurred. Hannah has chosen different paths on both boards to keep things clear for herself.
Knight to C3.
Yep.
Board 2, we have Bishop G4.
H3, please.
H3 on the board.
Board 1, we have E6.
Bishop to F4.
Board 2, we have hover hand. Bishop takes F3.
Queen takes f3.
Board 1, we have knight b d7.
Queen to d2.
Board 2, we have d4.
So my knight on c3 is attacked, so I'm just trying to work out where to move it. This is a line I'm not so familiar with, but I've just chosen it, so I'm not playing the same thing on two boards. Let's go. Knight c to e2, or it's just knight to e2, yeah.
Yeah, on the board.
Board 1, we have bishop e7.
Bishop e for echo.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't this cool, guys? Round of applause. Like, look what's happening on stage right now.
Castle's queenside.
Board 2, we have e5.
Okay. Let's go with knight to g3.
On the board.
Board 1, we have kingside castles.
Okay. King b1, please.
Yep.
Board 2, knight f6.
Let's go d3.
On the board.
Board 1, we have bishop b4.
Okay.
So what's the emotion right now, John? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Just let's keep it complicated.
Trying to keep it complicated. Very fair, very fair.
Yes, these positions are still very complicated.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, not a lot of swaps going on yet.
Okay, so I'm thinking about pushing my e-pawn to attack the knight. This bishop on b4 is kind of annoying because it's pinning my knight to my queen. I could play something like knight to e2 to defend. Let's go E5.
E5, yeah.
All right, board 2. Bishop E7.
Let's go with bishop to E2.
Bishop E2 on the board.
Board 1, we have knight H5.
Okay, my bishop on F4 is under attack.
There's a lot of players that wouldn't spot that with their eyes open.
Thinking of just going back to E3. Don't think I see any more of a threat with that, but it feels a little scary, so I'll just go bishop to E3.
Yep.
Board 2, we have knight B to D7.
Okay. Both players are playing like very solid, which is tricky.
Someone needs to swing a haymaker.
I know. Need to start attacking. Okay.
Knight on the side of the board was pretty crazy.
Let's go castle short, please.
On the board.
Okay, board 1, we have F6.
Okay.
Do I smell haymakers?
I think
I'm
it's getting
thinking I'm
crazy.
about to attack. Yeah, F6 is a very interesting move. This knight on H5, it's starting to run out of squares.
For those that aren't in the know, interesting in the world of chess means either very good or very bad.
One of
No
the-
in the middle.
Or Kremnik's accusing someone.
So I'm thinking if I play G4, I want to... Okay, let's play G4, attacking the knight.
Yeah.
All right. Board 2, we have short castle.
All right. So on this board, there's a knight on F6 and D7 and a bishop on E7. Queen is still on D8, rook on F8, rook on A8. Light square bishop has been traded off.
As you're listing these things, John's nodding. And as you're listing them more and more accurately, going deeper and deeper, his body language is dropping ever so slightly.
The smile is fading.
He's playing very well so far, I have to say. Okay. Let's go bishop to G5, please.
On the board.
Okay, board 1, we have F takes E5.
Okay. So on this board, his knight is hanging now. So after F takes E5, is there a threat? I'm wondering if I can capture the knight straight away or if there's another threat, like if E takes D4. Is that concerning? Because my knight on C3 and bishop on E3. So for F, E5.
That is not an easy position to picture. It's a
No.
round of encouragement and applause. This is very, very cool on that side. You can do better than that. Come on.
Thanks. I think if I take on h5 and he takes on e5, my bishop can capture. All right, let's try g takes h5.
G takes h5.
All right. First big moves of that game. We love it. On board 2, we have queen b6.
Okay, so I guess he's trying to pressure my b2 pawn. Is there anything else that he's doing with that move? I wonder. Let's just go with b3.
b3.
Board 1, we have knight f6.
Okay. So, I want to keep attacking. Let's go. h6.
h6?
That board is getting bloody. On board 2, we have rook a to c8.
Okay. I'm wondering if this is threatening anything or if this is just like a solid move that he's trying to play. So I'm probably going to try and calculate a bit.
There's a mischievous but ambiguous look that does not indicate either direction, but is worth noting.
I think this is where the position gets like really complicated. Like
Yeah.
as we move into the middle game,
Especially on this board, because very little has been traded over here.
I can barely see what's going on from over here.
It's complex. This is a tricky game to track.
Yeah. Let's go with king to h1.
On the board.
No, so h6 is just played. So board 1, we have rook f7.
Okay.
How you feeling over there, Matthew? Thumbs up, thumbs down, neutral. What are you doing? Oh,
He looks a
wow.
little worried.
Oh, you're playing well. Okay. Yeah, it gets harder and harder to play blindfolded the longer the games go on. So this is where it's starting to get really tricky for me.
So that's the strategy. Just keep the
All right,
game
sounds like we need
going
another
on.
round of applause for encouragement. She's only been practicing this for 5 months.
Yeah.
Been working on this, so this is stunning.
So I wonder what the rook on f7 is trying to do. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. So I did play g4 and take on h5. So the f3 pawn doesn't have a defender anymore. His f pawn took on e5, so the f file is open. My knight's still on g1. I'm thinking about I want to bring a rook to defend the f pawn, but my bishop is still also on f1, I think. So I could play something just to defend. But I guess the rook can't really take on f2, I don't think, because then g7 would hang. And there's also a knight on f6, which I forgot about. Okay. Let's just go knight g to e2.
Yep.
Board 2. We have h6.
Okay. This board is a lot more tricky. Let's go knight to... Wait, no, my bishop's on g5. Okay. Need to remember that.
Nice save.
Nice, well done.
Let's just go back then. Wait, I'm trying to think
I
which
like how
way
she's
to
like
go back.
leaning closer to see.
Like I'm
something.
trying to see the board. Let's go with bishop to e3.
Bishop e3. I think that might be our first mulligan for board 2.
Oh,
yeah, Ray
okay.
agrees. That's a mulligan for board 2.
Okay, I
So
should take
that's
that one
her
back.
take back on board 2 has now been used.
Oh, okay. Wait. No, I was wondering why that's going to be... Why it's like, oh, there's a pawn on d4. Okay, that makes sense. All right. It's good that I have at least one take back. Let's go bishop to d2 then.
Bishop d2 on the board.
Did you push? Yeah. So on board 1 we have e4.
Okay.
These are two very complex games. Who in the audience plays chess? Friends, yeah, and there's a couple hands. Nice. Would you want to be on the side of this position, you reckon? Yeah, would you? No, that's a big no over there.
Yeah, this is really crazy. I'm not entirely sure what's happening on this board. So I don't think the e-pawn is attacking anything directly. Controls the d3 and f3 squares. Let's see, where are my pieces? My knight is on c3, my other knight is on e2, queen is on d2, bishop is on e3, rook on g1, rook on d1, king on b1, and pawn on h6. Let's go H takes G7.
Whoa, okay, it's heating up over there.
It is.
Board 2, we have Knight H7.
Okay. Knight H7 is kind of a strange move, so I guess there is definitely some idea behind it. It does open up that bishop that's on E7. So what is their plan? I mean, his plan could be as simple as bringing the knight to G5 and trying to attack my queen. All right, I'm hoping that this isn't a blunder because I've already used my take back on this board. So I'm wanting to play knight F5, but I'm just checking that there's nothing that I'm totally missing. There's no pawn on E6, and there's no pawn on G6. The bishop is still on... I think his bishop's still on C8. So... he could take queen takes. This board is definitely tricky. Okay.
John's definitely bringing the pressure over here.
I don't know whether to play it or not. Might try and play something solid instead and not risk my life with this. So let's just go H3.
H3 has already been played.
Oh, okay. Maybe, oh no, I'm running out of moves. Okay. Let's go queen to E2.
That is also illegal.
It's also illegal. Oh no. Okay.
Take a moment, do a board rebuild.
So board rebuild. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely losing the position. This gets really tough now. My knight is on
clap
G3.
for encouragement, guys. This position is tough.
My knight is on G3. Queen is on F3. Bishop is on E2, I suppose, and that's why I can't move there. My bishop is on D2. And then I have a rook on A1 and F1. Pawns on D3, E4, F2, G2, H3, A2, B3, C2. So I could just, you know, bring my bishop all the way back and then bring the queen back to E2. Knight F5 looked appealing to me because I want to attack him, like I want to bring my knight into attack, but I have a feeling I'm missing something, and that's making it not a good move. So let's go bishop to D1.
Bishop D1 on the board.
Board 1, we have rook takes G7.
Rook takes G7. Okay.
Yeah.
Rook takes G7?
Yes.
Yeah, I meant I want to take the rook on G7. Oh, no, wait. Rook. Okay. I guess I don't have a rook to take that. Okay. Let's go. So maybe I can go for rook G1. But where is my light square bishop? This is getting really hard.
Where do you think it is? The light squared bishop.
I have a feeling it's still on the F1 square. I believe I haven't moved it yet. Trying to recall the game. Yeah, I really don't think I've moved it yet because my knight is on E2, so that's in the way of it. So I want to somehow bring my rooks into attack, but that's going to need some shuffling around of the pieces. I could go A3. Okay, let's just go A3.
A3?
Yeah.
Board 2. We have bishop B4.
Okay.
How many moves in are we, Ray?
16.
16. Nice. 16 moves on 2 boards blindfolded, everyone. Let's get a bit of a cheer for that. The average chess player these days online starts to lose position of 1 board by move 4, just for context.
So this bishop on B4. I wonder what it is doing. It's looking at my dark square bishop that's on D2. I'm considering pushing C3 and making a move. I could also just trade off bishops. Let's go bishop takes B4.
On the board.
Board 1, we have bishop A5.
Okay.
Alright everybody, hope you're enjoying the Game Expo. We have
It's not me.
stuff coming up, top 30, we will have a panel on the context stage with Oliver Clark regarding living storytelling in gaming. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, feel free to come down and check it out. There's an Apex tournament going over in the PC area. There's a Tekken tournament going in the fighting game area. But you can also check out speed cubing, you can also check out speed running, you can also check out chess, you can also check out the high score arena, you can also check out the Just Dance, you can also check out the artist alley, you can also check out the exhibitors. Again, so much cool stuff to do here at the Game Expo. We hope you're having fun.
There's also a blindfold symbol at the main stage.
Okay, so I'm thinking about playing bishop to h3. I believe there is still a pawn on e6, so I'm hoping it doesn't hang anything. Because he played e4, but his e-pawns were doubled, so I think that the e5 pawn moved to e4, and there is still a pawn on e6. So I don't think this hangs anything, and I would get my bishop out if that's the case. Oh, this is so scary now. I've used both my takebacks. All right.
Trust yourself.
Let's go bishop h3.
Bishop H3.
On board 2, we have queen takes b4.
Okay. Let's go queen to e2.
On the board.
Board 1, we have E takes F3.
Okay. So my knight on e2 is now attacked. So I got to do something about that. Thinking maybe the knight can just go to g3. Don't think there's anything else I'm super missing. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I can't go to g3. The g3 square. Okay, wait. Because my h-pawn has been... Wait, has my h-pawn been pushed? Because I played g4 and g takes h5, but I don't think I ever played h4. I don't think I ever played h4, so I think g3 is a safe square. It is hard to calculate this because there's been so many pawn trades, but I think... Let's go knight to g3.
Yep.
Board 2. Queen c3.
c3?
c3. C for cat.
Okay. I wonder what this is trying to attack. Okay, so my rook is on a1, so I guess the queen has eyes on the rook on a1. My bishop is on d1, so that's cutting off the rook from my rook that's on f1.
Nice round of applause for that.
Ooh, this is a bit tricky there.
It's a tight spot. John is
if I
playing this
go
very
rook-
well.
Rook c1, queen b2, queen d2, queen takes a2. Let's think. Is there anything else I can do to defend? My dark square bishop's gone. So it can't defend. My knight is on g3, so can't do much. Bishop can't move from d1 because my queen stops it from moving out. So I think I have to just move my rook somewhere. Let's go rook to b1.
On the board, we're coming into our final 15 minutes, and 10 minutes as well.
Okay, I gotta go
All right.
faster then.
So everyone, haymaker mode.
Board 1, we have h5.
h5, okay. So I guess the h-pawn is going to come down and attack my knight soon.
Once time pressure goes on, this gets way harder. So let's lift it up. Let's get that energy happening in here for a moment. Bit of a cheer and encouragement. Final 10 minutes. This is going to be tough for everyone, but we can do it.
So h4 is coming. I do have the f1 square if I really need. I think, no, I don't have. Yes, I do have the f1 square if I really need. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. I can play rook g1 now that my knight has moved. But if rook g1, h4. This pawn on f3 is really annoying. Okay, is there any way to stop h4?
I think the way that Hannah describes the positions is really beneficial for beginners as well. Like,
Yeah.
you should be thinking this way even when you can see the board.
Okay, what can I do? There is a rook on g7. So I'm tempted to play something like bishop h6 and just attack this rook because I'm starting to panic a bit. Just trying to think of where all the other pieces are. So yeah, that rook is on g7 in front of the king. And I believe there is still a knight on f6, but I can't be 100% sure. There is a bishop on a5. The other pieces, I'm starting to lose them a little bit. I think his other rook is still somewhere over an a8 or something like that. So if I play bishop h6. Okay, let's go bishop h6 and hope it's not a big blunder.
Yep.
Bishop h6 on that board. Wonderful. Board 2, we have knight g5.
Okay.
I want to cheer at every move played by Hannah from here to keep that momentum happening.
Okay, this knight on g5. This is what I expected his plan was with knight h7. It's quite good, actually. He's playing really, really well. So thankfully I've moved my queen from f3, so it's not under attack by this. I'm thinking about going a little crazy with playing something
Do
like
it.
f4.
Yes.
Do it.
Do
Oh
it.
no, I can't.
Normally we've got an angel and a devil on your shoulder, but both Sophie and I are devils in this moment.
Yeah,
and
both of
do
you
it.
guys are just telling me to give up all.
When in doubt, attack.
Do we want to see Hannah swing a haymaker? Yeah. The audience wants it too.
It's tricky there. Okay. All right, I've been influenced by you guys, so I'm going to play f4, but it's probably a bad move, so I can blame it on you two.
F4 on the board.
Board 1, we have rook g6.
Okay. Rook g6. This one is getting really tricky. There's so much happening here. My knight on g3, my bishop on h3. I really have to worry for when he starts pushing the pawn with h4.
We're into the final few minutes.
Oh gosh. Okay. So I believe now that my rooks are connected, my rook on d1 and g1 are now looking at each other. There's nothing in between, I don't think. So I think if I play knight to h1, I really hope that doesn't blunder a rook. I'm just going to quickly check in my mind whether there's anything missing. Let's go knight to h1.
That is illegal.
It's a legal move.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good to know. Because wait, wait. Knight to h1 is illegal. Okay. Did I never play rook g1?
Never played rook
No.
g1.
Okay, that's probably why that's illegal then. Okay.
Did a lot of thinking about rook g1, but didn't actually play it.
Yeah, there were so many moves I wanted to play it and I
That's-
couldn't. Okay.
It can
That's
get
one of the
confusing.
hardest parts about blindfold chess is if you think a lot about a move but don't play it,
Yeah, you think
sometimes
you
your
played it.
brain still holds onto that move as if it was played.
Okay, let's go rook h to g1, please.
Sure thing.
Board 2, we have knight e6.
Okay. Knight e6. I'm considering just keeping on pushing that pawn. What is the knight on e6 threatening? I'm trying to play quickly now just to get this moving. Okay. Let's go f5.
A couple claps for the audience. Those claps came from stronger players, so that's a win.
Yep. Board 1, we have h4.
Okay, now knight to h1.
Yep.
Board 2, we have knight g5.
Okay, the knight is going back.
Another round of applause. Things are speeding up. We're into the final couple minutes.
Okay. Gotta try and attack somehow. I mean, maybe I just start trying to bring my queen in and attack this way. The queen is still on c3 though, so it's still pressuring my d3 pawn, but c2 still defends it for now. But my queen is having to defend this. Oh, this is so tricky. d1 defends c2. Okay, let's go Oh gosh. I wanted to play queen g4, but I think that actually just hangs a queen. Maybe. No, I've played f5. Okay. Let's go queen g4.
Queen g4 on the board. Yeah, another round of applause. Come on.
Board 1, we have knight e4.
Knight e4. Okay. Let's go rook takes g7 check.
Rook takes g7. G7.
Check.
There's nothing on. That's illegal.
Oh. Wait, there's nothing on g7. Oh, rook takes g6
Yes.
check. Okay,
There it
sorry.
is.
Just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. Board 2, we have knight f6.
Knight f6, okay. My queen is under attack again. Okay, I guess I have to go back. Let's go queen to f3.
Queen to f3 on the board.
Oh, was that? Wait, maybe that was a blunder. Okay.
King
Round
f7.
of applause.
G6 check. King f7. Okay. So I think he's trying to like trick me because the knight on e2 is e4 is attacking my queen.
I also
You say
think
that and
that's
his
what's
face
happening.
drops. Good spot. That was awesome.
So I'm gonna play. Let's play rook g7 check and try and
Nice.
force the king into the open.
Yeah.
Board 2. We have knight takes f3.
Oh no! Oh no, my queen.
Round of applause for John on
okay.
board 2. That was hard fought. What a complex position. Round of applause for Hannah surviving through to that. How many moves did that go, Ray?
23 moves.
23 moves for white, 23 for black on board 2, and John comes away with the queen. Round of applause for these two. Amazing.
On that board, I thought it was just one knight moving, so I didn't realize there was still a knight
Oh,
that was on
no.
g5. So I thought it was like, for some reason, I thought that that knight had moved to f6, so now f3 was free. But yeah, really well played. Okay.
Well played. Good work, John.
Okay, so we're focusing
Yeah,
on this board
first
now.
on board
okay.
1, see if we can wrap it up in the next minute or
With
two.
King f6.
King f6. That is looking really tasty on board 1.
Very
King
tasty.
f6. This is crazy. Okay. So knight is still on e4, attacking my queen. I just want to somehow attack with my queen. I'm thinking about like if queen g2 is possible, but maybe it's not. The knight is on h1. Okay, I'm going to try. Let's try queen to g2. Is that legal?
It
It's
is
legal.
legal.
Oh, but it's bad. It does a blunder. Oh, have I blundered my queen on 2 boards?
Unfortunately, I think we have to play it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll play. I will play it.
Oh,
Queen
no.
g2. Okay, we have f takes g2.
Oh, no.
Is that F3
okay.
pawn?
Good game. Good game.
GG. All right, round of applause, Hannah. That was 20, what was it, 20-something moves across the boards?
Still, white is still winning on board 1,
Yeah,
even without the
I
queen.
think
but
so.
Wow.
It's
Really? I was winning on that one?
White is still winning on board 1, even without the queen. That's awesome.
Yeah, that
Nice.
was a crazy game.
Now, Ray, how close was she to victory before she hung the queen?
so if she had played queen f4 check instead, it would have been checkmate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
no.
you want to see?
Yeah,
Who's
let's see
behind
it.
you?
So we'll show Hannah. So Hannah, before she played that move with the queen, was very, very close to checkmate.
Oh, man.
Ray, can you show the position of the moves on the board?
It's on the board.
I'm doing it. Fantastic.
Wow. Cool.
Amazing. Round of applause. That was awesome. Great work. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Sophie, Matthew, John. Round of applause for our opponents. Both walking away with a win. Fantastic. And if you want to learn anything about mental boards, improve your chess skill, improve your chess brain, check out Don't Move Until You See It. Make sure to look up Hannah's Twitch work, look up Sophie's Twitch work, and continue to support the Australian chess scene and the Game Expo. Thank you all.